Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia, and this is a reading for Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is for the week. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Wave is what I'm hearing. And I heard like total control. Total control. It seems like there's this Robin, is what I'm hearing. Somebody's mind is blown. Chucky, their mind is blown because they tried to betray somebody, but the betrayal is not working in their favor. It's like you really tried to stab them in the back and you don't realize that their intuition is too strong for you to betray them in the way that you want to. So now you're going to have to miss out on a relationship with somebody. You're going to miss out on an opportunity, whatever this is, because they can tell that these people or this person is not, they're talking to people that they shouldn't be talking to. They're doing things that they shouldn't be doing. Tisha, and they're just salty that this person knows. Like, I know that you're talking to other people, or I know that you're talking badly about me, or I know that you're talking to people who talk badly about me. Snoopy, newbie. And that's where this weird animosity, tension, Ryan's is what I'm hearing, is coming from. Andy, Auntie. So it just seems like somebody is kind of like going to continuously lie. Timmy, they're going to keep lying until they get exposed. Ryan's is all I'm hearing, until they get exposed. Friend or friends. Quincy is what I'm hearing. Quincy. It's like they're going to keep lying until they get exposed. Terrell. And when they get exposed, it's like, dang, such and such was really telling the truth the whole time. Any mommy, Mimi, mammy, anything like that. Whoever this is that's being shut out and made to look like they're lying, or like they're making stuff up, or like they're just hallucinating, they're delusional, they're crazy. No, they're not. No, they're not. Mercedes is what I'm hearing. No, they're not. They're not crazy. They're not crazy. These people are having conversations with somebody behind their back and they talking crazy about them, talking super crazy about them. And Williams, Destiny, anything like that. And because they're talking crazy about this person behind this person's back, it's like them trying to convince somebody to choose others over this party. You know what I mean? Like, you can't trust him, you can't trust her, so you might as well talk to such and such. You might as well pick such and such. You get what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. Van is what I'm hearing. Van. It's like, nah, like, you can't listen to these people. They just trying to get you to choose their family member or friend over others. Lays is what I'm hearing. It's like you just trying to convince somebody to choose China is what I'm hearing. They trying to convince somebody to talk to one of their family members or friends, or do business with one of their family members or friends, or themselves over others, and be cool with them over others, or outcast somebody, ostracize somebody in this situation. Aja, that's all this is. They wanted to fight somebody that they really don't have a reason to physically fight. So they're trying to find a way to like start drama with this person, to act like they got beef with this person, to act like this person is doing something wrong or anything like that, to be able to push them out the family, the team, the group, the social circle. Brianna. And it's because they want to be the center of attention. They want one of their family members or friends to be selected. And it's just like people are starting to have mixed feelings about this person's presence because they get it. Like, that's exactly why they introduce these people. That's exactly why they introduce this person into this team, group, family, or social circle. Tanya, Tiana. That's why they came back around, or that's why they're in this environment, because they wanted to be seen. They want somebody to know like that they exist. And it's like nobody cares that you exist, bro. Like you came around trying to bully somebody off the team, out the group, out the social circle, out the family, or out of a relationship. So it's like they almost are like winning by default. Day is all I'm hearing. Day, days, days. That's all this is. It's like they wanted attention so bad, but it's like Robinson. But it's like, how are you getting attention off of a false identity? How are you trying to get in a relationship with somebody, but you pretending to be like the main thing? You get what I'm saying? It's like you copying off of the main thing to be able to attract this person to yourself. So it's like, why would they want to be with a wannabe? Why would they want to be with a copycat? Why would they want to talk to a copycat? Why would they want to talk to a clone? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, that's what's happening here. Givens, anything like that. And Tashawn is what I'm hearing. Tashawn. It's like, why would they want to talk to a wannabe? Why would they want to talk to a copycat? Why would they want to talk to somebody that's like pretending to be something that they aren't? It's like it's almost like, say, if this person has a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, this person is studying the husband, the wife, the boyfriend or girlfriend, and then trying to attract their partner. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, what, bro? Like, what? Like, you have absolutely no identity for yourself. Abs. You have absolutely no identity for yourself. And you're trying to steal somebody's partner while pretending to be the person that they're already in a relationship with. You get what I'm saying? Or like, if this is business wise, this person is trying too hard to be somebody that already exists. So it's like, if you do tarot readings, right? You have a way that you do tarot readings. You have a way, your style about yourself. You get what I'm saying? Whatever. This person is trying to do tarot readings for people, like, but under your style, under your name, under your identity, under your image, under your likeness. It's just like, so it's just like, you trying to act like such and such. You trying to be like such and such. It's like you trying to talk, walk, dress like such and such. You sound like you've been studying such and such whole life to be able to pretend to be everything that you are. And they have. They have. Boom Bye Bye by Buju Banton is what I'm hearing. Um, so that's interesting to me, because I don't feel anything tied into like homosexuality or anything like that being a factor here. But I'll put that song down at the bottom. It just seems like there's this energy that's like a wannabe, and Deja, and they're only around this family, this team, this group, this social circle. Tiana, Tanya, they're only around this family, this team, this group, this social circle to try to fit in. They want to fit in so bad, but it's like Davis, but it's like they're trying to fit in with these people by pretending to be somebody that they already know. So it makes absolutely no sense. It makes no sense. Like, look at them. I keep hearing, now you burning incense. Now you burn incense. I'm hearing that very loud and clear. Like, who is this for real? Like, who is this for real? Somebody, Anya, somebody who's looking for an identity. Somebody who's looking for an identity, but they're studying somebody else's life, somebody else's social media, somebody else's husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, baby mama, baby daddy. And it's like, but you're trying to attract this person to yourself by what? Like taking on their persona, taking on their image, and you think they like that's gonna slide. Like, you're a wannabe, bro. Like, this is just a whole wannabe trying to take on somebody's image, take on somebody's identity, and it's obvious, you know. It's real obvious. So it's just like, please, like, I keep hearing something about the Vril Society, the Vril Society. So they're gonna start like studying like all of this, like what you would call the conspiracy theories. They're gonna start acting like they're into all of that type of stuff. Robinson. They're gonna start acting like they're into all of that stuff, the Illuminati type of stuff. Like, they're gonna start acting like they into all of these things so they can have something to talk about that sounds interesting. But in reality, this is surface level bullshit. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna be super surface level bullshit that they're gonna try to talk about just to make themselves look interesting or sound intelligent. But in reality, it's because they're trying to fit in with a team, a group, a family, a social circle of people that are way more intellectual than them. Annie, Auntie, Annie, anything like that. And it's just like, you trying to fit in, bro. Like, you don't know nothing about this stuff that you doing or talking about, or You get what I'm saying? Pretending that you studying or whatever this is. They don't know nothing about what they're doing or saying. Like they don't understand nothing that they doing or nothing that they talking about. They just see somebody else's life as like, you get what I'm saying? And it's like, I want to be interesting too. So I'm going to act like I'm interested in these type of things. I'm interested. I'm deeper than what I am. You get what I'm saying? But this is shallow shit. Like this is a shallow ass bitch, you know, man or woman. They're just shallow and are going to try to pretend to be intellectual or pretend to be smart or pretend to be religious or spiritual or pretend to be something like that. Tonisha is what I'm hearing, Tanisha. They're going to pretend to be something like that, a tarot reader. You get what I'm saying? They're going to pretend to be something like that, but they're pretending to be like that because they see somebody else's lifestyles interesting, see other people's lifestyles interesting. And it's like they want to join in on the conversation. They want to join in on the team, the group. They want to be a part of the family, the social circle. And it's just like they're not intelligent enough. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like they want to join in on the conversation, but it's like joining in on the conversation under a false identity. Like, you don't know anything about these things that you're trying to talk about, or you get what I'm saying? Like, stop trying to act like you know what I mean? Parker, anything like that. It's like they're trying to, again, talk about conspiracy theories and shit like that. But it's just like, please, like, you are such a fraud, bro. Like, give it up. Like, give it up. Give it up. They're trying to keep up intellectually and socially, and it's just like, please, like, let this go, bro. Let this go. Let the ones that know how to teach. Let the ones that have actually studied lead. You get what I'm saying? Let the professionals lead. Let the smart people lead. Do you get what I'm saying? Let the smart people teach, bro. They have an issue with that. They just don't want to accept the fact that they're stupid. It's like, you're not intelligent, bro. You're not intelligent, or this is not their lane. Like, this is not their lane at all. But it's like they trying to like stomp all in somebody's lane, pretending to be smart, looking stupid as fuck. So it's like, please, like, you look stupid, you sound stupid, and you look like a fraud because you are being a fraud, just trying to pretend that you're smart. Aubrey's is what I'm hearing. It's like you all in somebody else's lane, all in doing, trying to do what other people do, move how other people move because you trying to keep up, bro. You're dumb as fuck, dumb as fuck, and you can't pretend to be smart around smart people. That's all this is. You can't pretend to be real around real people. You can't pretend to be intelligent around people who actually are intelligent. That's all this is, and they want to pretend so bad. The letter G or the letter J, they want to pretend so bad, but it's like, how can you pretend around real people? How can you pretend around real spiritualists? How can you pretend around real tarot readers? How can you pretend around real professionals? You get what I'm saying? Real experts. Like, how can you keep pretending around these people? You cannot. So it's like, just stop, bro. Just stop. Copying is not changing anything. Copying doesn't change anything. It's just making you look crazier and fucking crazier, bro. It's a nut. It's a fucking nut, bro. Like, just give it up and come up and find your identity. Figure out who you are. That's all this is, bro. It ain't nothing else to this. Mary, Marie, anything like that. They need to go find their own identity. They need to go find their own identity. It just is. Like, they have no identity for themselves. No identity for themselves. And they're going crazy because the person whose identity that they stealing, the people's whose identities that they stealing is detaching from them. Like, you're not going to take on my persona, my identity, my image, my life, my relationship, especially while pretending to be me, you weirdo. Thank you so much.